Here's Pro Wrestling News Hub's top 20 AEW wrestlers of 2022 as compiled by our own Joe Turner. These are the wrestlers. Now remember, this is the course of the whole year at AEW of kind of where they rank, not just what's happened over the last couple of weeks. Let's get started. Kick off the list at number 20, Best Friends. We all know the Santana-Ortiz match. That was a big thing for them. Number 19, the Young Bucks. They've been kind of quiet. Now, of course, that they're the champions. That's going to change definitely in 2021. Lance Archer had a couple title runs, kind of had some big matches throughout the year. He comes in at number 18. Number 17, Serena Deb comes on the scenes, probably one of the best female wrestlers they have. She doesn't really show off her persona so much as just that she's a good wrestler and has really helped the women's division. Number 16, Jungle Boy, kind of one of our AEW homegrown talents. He's had some big matches this year, teaming with Luchasaurus and Marco Stunt for the Jurassic Express has been good. Number 15, FTR. They came on the scene, won the tag team titles. They were a big factor in 2020. Number 14, Taz. Not a wrestler on the roster. A guy who has had a huge impact with Ricky Starks and Brian Cage, and now Will Hobbs on his team, plus on commentary. So he's been a big factor in 2020. Number 13, Adam Hangman Page. No question about here. Tag team champions. Now his whole deal with run with Dark Order, his drinking things, all a big deal in 2020. Number 12, MJF, Mr. Ringman, Mr. Joining the Inner Circle. Those are two big things and some big matches. So we got MJF at 12. Sammy Guevara comes in at number 11, the Spanish God. His Inner Circle stuff, his getting run over, all those things this year are a big year for Sammy Guevara. Number 10, Nyla Rose. She was, while only holding the AEW women's title for a little while, she has been a cornerstone of the women's division and the biggest heel, really, in the women's division right now. Number 9, Rey Fenix, one of my favorite top 3 wrestlers in AEW. All his in-ring ability, he was a big workhorse, having show-stopping matches all year with Penta, and now culminating at the end of the year against Kenny Omega. Rey Fenix, of course, one of my favorites, but he comes in at number 9. Number 8, Darby Allin, the skateboarding guy, now the TNT champion. He's had a big year. His vignettes have been different, and they've been building him, so Darby's had a big year. Number 7, Eddie Kingston, best guy on the mic, the Mad King. He's been impressive. Got the big title match against Jon Moxley. So Eddie Kingston is a big character. Now that Pac is back, though, I'm not really sure where he's going to go. If he's just the voice of the Butcher and the Blade, he needs more. Number 6, Ricky Starks came out of nowhere. Charisma, teaming up with Taz. They compare him to The Rock. I definitely think Ricky Starks had a huge year in AEW, and I think his stock will continue to grow. Number 5, Cody Rhodes, one of the pillars of AEW, TNT champion. He had the open challenge, great matches against Eddie Kingston, Ricky Starks, Darby Allin. Everything's going on with him. Cody Rhodes at 5. 4, Chris Jericho. Really, there would be no AEW, honestly, without him in his first run with the championship, with the Inner Circle, getting guys over like Orange Cassidy. Chris Jericho had a big year. Number 3, Orange Cassidy, one of the biggest stars in AEW, guy that always people are interested in and wanted more and more of. He expanded his character this year. He is more than just this gimmick. He's a great wrestler in the ring, the King of Sloth style, as he says. He's a big pro wrestling t-shirt seller, and people dress up as him, so you cannot deny how big Orange Cassidy is. Number 2, Kenneth Omega, of course, now the TNT champion, the AEW champion, Best Bout Machine. Now he is, tag champion for a while there with Hangman Adam Page, and now converting. I could definitely see him being the number 1 guy in all of wrestling next year, but he is at number 2, big year for him. And of course, number 1, the guy who was holding the title the whole time, Jon Moxley, comes in at number 1, of course, the top wrestler in the industry right now. Get a much-deserved break. He's beat everybody in AEW, Brody Lee, Lance Archer, Darby Allin, Eddie Kingston, you name it. and great matches, and really the big flag bearer of AEW, and has built up that championship mystique. And now it's Kenny Omega and Jon Moxley ends your list. So to recap real quick, number 20, Best Friends, 19, Young Bucks, 18, Lance Archer, 17, Serena Deb, 16, Jungle Boy, 15, FTR, 14, Taz, 13, Adam Hangman Page, 12, MJF, 11, Sammy Guevara, 10, Nyla Rose, 9, Rey Fenix, 8, Darby Allin, 7, Eddie Kingston, 6, Ricky Starks, 5, Cody Rhodes, 4, Chris Jericho, 3, Orange Cassidy, 2, Kenny Omega and Turtle Doves, and a partridge in a pear tree, number 1, Jon Moxley. So let us know what you think of this list. Is there somebody missing in this list? Or is there somebody that shouldn't be in this list? Let us know in the comments or leave us a message. We'd love to hear from you. It'll be interesting to see what 2021 brings for all these guys in AEW.